Dear viewers, dark psychology is not a good thing. Anyone who uses it can be called a criminal or a fraudster. Now you will say that if so, then why am I making a video on this topic? There are two reasons for this. One is that I was getting comments on my different videos almost daily that make a video on dark psychology. Second, by knowing about dark psychology, you'll be able to escape the effects of dark psychology. That is, when someone tries to apply it on you, you can deal with him in a better way. So first of all, let's define dark psychology. In dark psychology, the principles of the psychology are used in such a way that the person on which these principles is being used gets fooled. But the person who is using the principles is benefiting. It includes methods that influence people's decisions and actions, such as deception, cunning, or emotional exploitation, or give him some kind of greed, or put some kind of hope in the mind of the next person through your words, so that he behaves the way you want him to behave. That all the things will come in dark psychology. The meaning of dark psychology is to provoke or persuade people about certain matters. That is, if we want to sell them something, then sell it. If we want to get them to do something, then do it. If we want to motivate them, then do it. We can make people do negative things through persuasion, but it is not necessary that only negative things are done through persuasion. But when the term dark psychology is used, only negative things come to mind. In the beginning, when dark psychology was tried to explore regularly, its purpose was that criminals or people will be caught through it, or it will be understood by using it on serial killers, etc. But if a casual comment is made on dark psychology, then we can say that the use of dark psychology is not only used by psycho. In fact, ordinary people also use dark psychology in their daily life. The only difference is that some people use it less, and some people use it more. Some people use it for their defense, i.e. to avoid people's moves, while some people use it to harm others. Nowadays, our politicians, governments, brands, priests, and even public speakers use dark psychology. Public speakers who brand themselves in such a way that their work is to make better people's lives. Now, maybe you say that why would a poor public speaker use dark psychology? So the reason for this is that 99% of public speakers use their public speaking as a business. Either they sell their courses to people through which they claim that their life will be changed by these courses, or they try to invite people to their seminars. Such seminars whose tickets is also very expensive. This is not the case, but if such public speakers are invited somewhere, then they only ask for a few $100,000 to give a speech. And such public speakers who want to invite people to their seminars or want to sell their courses to people, their way of doing it is something like this. Like they will start a story like this. When I was young, we were very poor. My father used to run a small cart, and my mother used to sew clothes for people. Then it used to we live hand to mouth. We four sisters did not even have a single toy. Often there would be days when we did not even have the opportunity to eat 2 meals at a time. We did not even know that today we are eating food. Tomorrow we do not know whether we will get anything to eat or not. When I was 10 years old, my father's leg broke. Then the circumstances became very bad. When I grew up a little, I started to see the world. I started reading books. I read the biographies of great people, from which I learned such and such things that no one will tell you. I learned those secrets through which I am the owner of millions of businesses today. And I will talk in detail about these secrets in my upcoming seminar. And I will explain to you how you can change your life. You just have to pay attention. In these 3 years of the seminar, I will teach you the things that you will not have heard in your 30 years of life. This short story that I have told you is full of dark psychology. The public speaker who is using it will have financial benefit. And as a result, what will you get? Just hope. You will get a dream that you will also be a millionaire like the speaker one day. In the story of this public speaker, the major elements of dark psychology are present. For example, in this story, you will get deep emotions. For example, the child was very poor. 4 siblings do not have a toy to play with, etc., etc. Now the problem is that every person among us likes emotional things. We read emotional novels. We watch emotional movies. We like emotional dramas more. Secondly, in this story, you also get hope. Hope that follows people throughout life. Hope of getting more money. Hope of changing life. Hope of becoming a film star. Thirdly, in this story, you have been promised a well-made dish. That is, what do you have to do to become rich? You just have to sit in that seminar for 3 hours. And all those secrets will be with you, who will make you a millionaire in 3 months. This is also the psychology of us people that we want to achieve everything without hard work. The easiest target of those who use dark psychology are those who do not like reality. Either such people become their target who are greedy, or instead of hard work, they want a shortcut to fulfill their dreams. Dark psychology is also used by many politicians. For example, it rains more in an area or there is a flood, then the leader will immediately go there and enter the dirty water, so that people know that this leader is either very humble or a member of the pain of his people. But this same leader will not do anything to permanently for developing the area. In politics, dark psychology is used for a few reasons. For example, if it is the season of elections, then the opposite party will try to make it clear to the people that the current government is corrupt, and there is a threat to the security of the country. It will try to convince that by current government future of the country getting worse. The leader of the opposition will try to prove to himself that the only way to get the country out of trouble is only he himself. And in more extreme situations, the current government will declare the opposition as an agent. After that, if the opposite party comes into power, then these people start using dark psychology in a different way. For example, giving the new government the best government in the history of the country. Taking credit for the things or projects that are going to be positive. For the new government that is not able to fulfill its promises, give blame to others. In addition, in international politics or during wars, the use of dark psychology is common. In this, different methods are used to defame the opposing country. If you read history, dark psychology can be seen everywhere. For example, take the example of Genghis Khan. The area where Genghis Khan used to conquer, he used to build a tower of human skulls there. The benefit of this was that many states considered Genghis Khan extremely dangerous and accepted defeat without war. This video is not too long. You just have to understand that dark psychology is also a branch of psychology. But the way the subject of common psychology is taught in colleges and universities, dark psychology cannot be taught in that way. Because these methods will be unethical in teaching. This is the reason that on the internet, more than 2 or 3 books are not available on this topic. And the books that are available do not justify this topic. But as far as the use of dark psychology is concerned, it is very effective to use it cleverly at any time. Thanks for watching.